Hi, so in this video I'm going to teach you how I've been able to create a full-time life, a full-time income, and a full-time lifestyle right from the comfort of my phone and my laptop, and not only myself, but thousands of people all over the world in over 120 different countries. So when I first got started on my journey, I became obsessed with understanding why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, right? And I found that it was two things. Number one is the rich understand money. And number two, they have access to information that everybody else doesn't have access to. And I found that there's two things that they do that the average person doesn't do. Number one is that they have leveraged income. And number two, they invest and multiply their money 24 hours a day. Now I found a system that taught me, the average person, how to do these things, right? So check this out. All of you have heard of stocks before, right? Stocks, Wall Street. Well, check this out. There's something called the foreign exchange market, okay? Also known as the Forex market. Now, most of you probably haven't heard of it before. Why? Because only 1% of the world knows about investing. So what does foreign exchange mean? Well, have you ever traveled in the airports and you see the little foreign exchange booths where you go and you exchange your money, right? Well, the foreign exchange market is the largest market in the world. It's a financial market that does $5.4 trillion a day compared to the stock market, much smaller, right? Foreign exchange is 10 times larger than the stock market. Now, for me, when I first thought of the stock market, I thought of Wall Street and guys in suit and ties and math and numbers and all these things that wasn't me. Well, it turns out it's not those things. Is that over 20 years ago, the only people that can participate in the markets and multiplying their money and investing was large hedge funds, was banks, was all the big boys, right? And 20 years ago, a little over 20 years ago, it opened up for anybody. Because prior to that, you needed millions of dollars to even start, right? Which is only the big boys had. Well, here, now the average person can do it, but do we have access to information to actually know how to do it and what to do? No. So that's why I found a system that taught me that, and within a year, I was able to create a full-time income, retire from my job, and retire my mom. Right? So check this out. What we have is very simple. Now let me explain to you guys what the foreign exchange market is. It's foreign currencies. It's predicting the rise and the fall of different currencies through a system. That's it. Now, check this out. Very, very simple. Think of the system as a prestigious university, the Yale, the Harvard, right, of investing. It's the Yale and the Harvard of investing. We're a prestigious university that teaches you the language of money, that teaches you the language of multiplying your money. So we have an academy built out for you, pre-recorded videos in 3 different languages that you get to watch on your time. Now, alongside with that, we have 24 hours a day of live education and live professionals answering your questions, teaching you, and helping you make money. 24 hours a day. Think of it, it's the Netflix of money. It's the Netflix of Forex. It's the Netflix of investing. 24 hours a day in 12 different languages, right? Now, the last part is we give you tools and apps to help you make money, to earn while you are learning. So it's very, very simple, right? When I first got exposed to this, when I first saw this information, I said to myself, I don't know if this is for me. You know, I was never good at math, I'm not good at numbers, I'm not sure if I'm going to understand this, right? And then I was told that it's a system where over 80,000 people all over the world in 120 different countries have been able to plug into this, right? And understand wealth and understand money. So when I first got started, I didn't have the money. I had to sell things to get started. I sold my PlayStation 3 gaming system. I sold clothes to get started. Why? The program is $217 your first month and $160 monthly membership. Now for me, that was a lot. Working 3 jobs, 8 hours a week, paying off loans. I didn't have the money. But I realized that if nothing changed, then nothing changed. and I couldn't continue living paycheck to paycheck. And I said, why not? To lose $217 to completely change my life, I'm going to do it, and I found a way because I did not have the funds. Now, it's very, very simple. There's 4 simple steps when you start. Number 1 is you get signed up. Number 2, you get access to myself, my mentorship, and our teams to help you along the journey and learn from my mistakes. See, there's 2 things. You either get a mentor or you get mistakes, and mistakes cost you more money. Number 3, you go through the basics of our academy. And number 4, you start using our apps and tools to earn money while you continue to learn the language of money. It's a simple system that has changed my life, and it allows me to multiply money 24 hours a day right from my smartphone, no matter what I'm doing. I could be sleeping, I could be working out, I could be out at the pool with family or friends. My phone is making me money from the apps and the tools from the company, and now I've been able to learn the skill set myself to multiply money. Now here's the crazy part that I learned along my journey, is that banks actually multiply our money. So if you have money right now sitting in a savings account, banks take that money and they make approximately 80 to 100% return monthly. Meaning whatever is in your savings account, they're doubling that. How much do they give us? 0.001% a year. We get pennies to dollars a year for having our money sitting in there, but the banks use our money to make them more money and do God knows what with it. Well, I decided that I'm going to learn a system, I'm going to learn the information to become rich, to become wealthy, because guess what? The banks, the government, the hedge funds are doing it. 20 years ago, we got access to the same information, and I decided to take action, and now it's completely transformed my life. So get started. If you're willing and you're consistent and you're dedicated and you're just hungry to make a change, you came to your breaking point, because that's where I came to, and you won't make a change. Maybe this isn't for you right now. Maybe it's not a point for you in your life. Maybe you're comfortable and you're happy with your lifestyle. I wanted more time. I wanted freedom. And it's not money that we're ultimately after. It's freedom. It's time to do whatever we want. I never imagined waking up whenever I wanted to wake up, to work out, to eat healthy, to go by the pool, to make some phone calls. I never imagined that lifestyle, but I am blessed to have it now and be able to create that for my mom as well. Because understand that the rich will continue to get richer and the poor will continue to get poorer, and you have to decide which line you're going to go across. And that is 100% to you. So if you're in your breaking point in your life, you want more time with your family, with your kids, you're just tired of living paycheck to paycheck, anything, and you broke and you're tired of listening to somebody else, and you want to take more vacations, you want to travel, I promise you, if you plug into this system and you stay dedicated, it will change your life, as it's changing 80,000 people's lives all over the world in 120 different countries. Not only that, we are global. We have events, we'll meet you in person, right? Everything. But the coolest thing is it's online 24 hours a day. So you can make money from the comfort of your bed. You can make money from the comfort of your couch. And see, it doesn't take a lot. Maybe 30 minutes an hour a day. That's all I had in the beginning. I didn't have it. I'm sorry. I made that time. I made 30 minutes an hour a day consistently. And over time, I started having less work because I was making more money. And eventually, I was able to quit all my 3 jobs and do this full time. Invest in property. See, this is a cash cow. This is something that can fund whatever you're passionate about. Maybe your passion is cooking and you want to open a restaurant. Maybe your passion is traveling or just taking care of your family. Or you want to be a musician and you need funds. This is your cash cow to change your life. Now, everything you just learned about is very, very simple, right? It's multiplying money. Now, remember, that was the first thing I talked about that the rich do. The second one is leveraged income. This system has now introduced a second portion where you can leverage, right, other people, and you can leverage a system and you can make money. So here's the thing. The company has introduced a scholarship program called 2 for Free. If you have 2 people in your life that you know are struggling and they're just looking for something, and you refer them to the system, your monthly membership is free every single month. It's waived. Every single month. And when people get started, 5 to 7 friends, family, they're going to be on the phone with them. Hey, can you talk to my mom, my coworker, my sister, my brother, my best friend? Sure. Why? Because they want to help them. So if you help 2 others, the company says, thank you for bringing us business. We're going to waive your monthly membership, just like Uber, just like Airbnb, just like all these companies. They say, hey, refer a friend, we're going to give you a free ride. Refer a friend, we're going to give you $10. Refer a friend, you get $100 off your next Airbnb stay. So it's a beautiful model that can now help you leverage income. And here's the last portion. If you go out there and you share the system with more than 2 people, the company pays you. You're not training them, you're not teaching them, you're not the expert. The system does all of that for you. So you've now leveraged your income. And guess what continues to happen? People keep sharing this with their friends and family because they want to win. They want to help other people get out of their situations, get out of their circumstances. So as your team starts to grow, you make more and more and more money. And now you're not leveraging your time, you're leveraging other people's time. See, check this out. I'd rather have 40 people work 1 hour a week rather than me working 40 hours a week. I'm going to say that again. I'd rather have 40 people work 1 hour a week than me working 40 hours a week. And that is leveraged income. As people are out there sharing the system, you get to make money. And now you create a circle of wealth. You're multiplying money in the foreign exchange market, in the investing market, number 1. And number 2, you have leveraged income coming in that is called residual income. It comes week after week after week. No matter if you're sick, if you're on vacation, if you're traveling, that money continues to come week after week after week. So you have a system that is wealth creation. It's understanding money, and it's positioning yourself around people that have done it, around mentors that allow you to learn from their mistakes. So get started. I'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.